Daryl, no new league action for us to discuss after the game up at Barrow was called off last Friday, but you made your way most of the way up the country, so just tell us how you made the most of that Friday instead.
We trained at Bolton on the way up, which we'd agreed to do. Bolton were kind enough to let us use their facility. We got to Bolton at around about 1:30. That's when I received the phone call from Barrow and said the game was off. So we were already there, so we thought we'd just training slightly, obviously, to make it a little bit more physically demanding, to make the most of the session. Which we did, and we made the most of a situation that's happened to a lot of teams last weekend.
We then had the Essex Senior Cup semi-final against Concord Rangers on Tuesday night. What did you make of that overall performance in the 90 minutes?
It was okay. I don't think it was our best performance. I think it was a winning performance in the end. I keep saying to the players to find a way to win. The majority of the players that have played in the County Cup games haven't featured a lot in the league games, so it's important for them to have match time and keep sharp. I think some of them probably lacking a little bit of match fitness, which is understandable. But when they train as hard as they do, they need some game time too. And I'm glad for them to find a way to win. They've won 3 games in that competition now, which is terrific.
Penalties were a bit of a taboo subject last season, but you must of course be pleased that the guys scored 5 from 5 penalties to take us through to the final.
Yeah, I think I fancy us from penalties. The players we had in the pitch, I always thought we score. And I was delighted for Josh as well. I think Josh had a really good game Tuesday night. I think we asked him to be really brave and come and get crosses and play above himself really in terms of his years and his experience. Play out from the back when he could as well. And he made some mistakes on both, but that's my fault for asking him to do them things. And he stuck manly to the task. I thought he had a really good game, and I was glad for him to save the penalty. I know he didn't save it, but the miss it, he saves it.
He celebrated like he saved it.
Exactly. It's all about us.
Back into training today ahead of Saturday's game against Solihull Moors. What can you expect from a good team hoping to kick on under new management?
The honest answer is you don't know, because he hasn't had a game yet, Jimmy. He's been there 2 weeks. I think the players Solihull have, the style Solihull have had, the success they've had, in terms of them in the playoffs at the moment as well, and they've got some really good players. Will they divert and move away from that? I wouldn't think so, because Tim's left a really good team there, a really good platform from Jimmy to come from. So I expect it to be the same. When you play Solihull, it's always competitive, it's always physical, and you've got to stand up and match their work rate and work ethic, and we will do that.
And the club's hosting its first ever Daggers Celebrate Diversity Day on Saturday. How much do you think the team will benefit from playing in front of a bumper crowd?
It's always great to play in front of a full house, especially at home. You get the back of the home supporters is always a massive positive for players in every sense. And I've mentioned this before, that I'd like our ground to be an intimidating place to come for that position, and that means on the pitch and off the pitch as well, in terms of the noise of the crowd and support for the team on the pitch. Hopefully we'll have that Saturday.
We're still 5 unbeaten in the league at the moment. 4 of them have been draws. How close do you think the team is to converting some of those single points into 3 points?
Obviously I've been in for 3 of them. Wrexham, we played really well. We didn't score, it was 0-0, but we've had this conversation already. The goalkeeper was man of the match. It's one of them days. I think Stockport at home last weekend, so weekend before, was a strong performance, in particular in the second half. Missed opportunities again, but we're creating opportunities we've got to take in. I think what helps as well is that we know we've got some players in the top half of the pitch coming back from injury, which helps. Some players getting sharper and fitter helps as well. And I've got no doubt we'll score goals with goal.
Do you think it's maybe also the case that a lot of those players in that top half of the pitch are maybe slightly newer to the club, with Ben House, Alex Reid, Angelo Blanta coming back into the fold? Sam Deering's not been here for too long. Do you think the longer they have, the better they're going to get, the more goals they're going to put?
I haven't been here that long either. I think it's one of them things that we're developing a new way of playing. The players have been excellent so far, in training, in games so far, and every game, including the Essex Senior Cup, the players have been terrific. They've really bought into how we wanted to play, how hard we want them to walk. We want them to walk and press and win the ball back as hard as we can. They've really bought into it. I think it's probably a new style for some of the players that have been in. And listen, it takes time. Well, I've been really, really pleased with the performance. There's a little bit of tweaking that, and a little bit of confidence from people as well in position to score.
And it was obviously good to see Angelo getting 45 minutes on Tuesday and Fipsy getting the full 90 in the Senior Cup again. Is it fair to say that those 2 in particular are truly back in contention now? Yeah,
they've had 2 full weeks training now, both of them as well. I think both are definitely in contention to play. Fipsy probably slightly ahead of Ange in the sense of match time, because Fipsy had 2 90 minutes now. But both are definitely in my thoughts there.
And just to finish with, is there any other further injury news that you can give us?
We've got Wesley's training today, Miles Wesley training today. He'll train again tomorrow if he's okay. and we'll see how he develops. And Alex Reid's taken on. So Alex Reid hasn't trained today, but hopefully back tomorrow.